Is it getting better? Or do you feel the same? Will it make it easier on you now that you've got someone to blame and you say, one love, one life, when it's one need in the night, one love, we get to share it. It leaves you, baby, if you don't care for it. Did I disappoint you or leave a bad taste in your mouth? You act like you never had love and you want me to go without. Well, it's too late tonight to drag the past out into the light. We're one, but we're not the same. We get to carry each other one. Have you come here for forgiveness? Have you come to raise the dead? Have you come here to play Jesus to the lepers in your head? Did I ask too much? More than a lie? Well, you gave me nothing now. It's all that I've got. We're one, but we're not the same. Well, we hurt each other, then we do it again. You say love is a temple, love a higher law. Love is a temple, love the higher law. You ask me to enter, but then you make me crawl, 'cause I can't keep holding on to what you've got when all you've got is hurt. One love, one blood, one life. You've got to do what you should. One life with each other, sisters, brothers. One life, but we're not the same. We get to carry each other one. Hello, friends. Welcome to Music Monday Song Blog. That was One by U2. Iconic and wonderful. I first heard that song in high school when I was at a music, arts, and drama camp, and there was like a little show at the end of the week, and some of the guys asked me to sing that with them while they played. So that was a really fun memory and a special experience for me, and I love U2, and I've just loved that song ever since. I love the words, and I love the message. And I think as you hear me talk, about depression, about my anxiety, you'll probably hear me talk a lot about guilt. And I think that that is a main topic in my life for some reason. I'm not sure where it came from, but I feel like I was just kind of born with this guilty conscience. Like, I had a very happy childhood, a really good upbringing. I was very, very well off, very privileged, very safe. And I don't think I felt it as much then in relation to my life. But now definitely, why do I have these privileges? And there's, many other people out there struggling. I might have my own struggles, but, there's people with cancer. There's refugees, looking for a home. There's people surviving earthquakes, tsunamis, hurricanes, natural disasters, losses in their lives, physical pain and injury. Just, there's so many things that happen. There's a lot of hard things in life. And so when I am feeling down and really depressed, an add-on to that is, I think, like I've probably mentioned before and will mention again, for me, this guilt of, wow, I really am fortunate and blessed and lucky. I have a very amazing life, a lot of wonderful people around me, a home, a community. I'm safe, I'm loved, and I shouldn't be feeling this way. I should be happy, you know? I should be enjoying all of this, and oftentimes I'm not able to enjoy it. So it feels very ironic and cruel in a way, and it just kind of adds another layer of burden to the emotions that are already there. So I don't know, that is what it is, but I love that song because it gives me hope that there are many people out there reaching their hand out and doing what they can to help when and where they can. And it's funny, I've always thought it was a good idea to journal, but I've never really been good at it. And so a lot of times it's hard for me to keep track of, you know, how I am. You know, a lot of times, okay, I'll go to the doctor's appointment and, you know, how have you been doing? What's been going on? And everything is just kind of like, I don't know, it's up and down, you know. But this is clearly, I've been able to find a way to do that. So it's interesting because in doing this, it's like having a journal, and every week I'm thinking, okay, what happened last week? How was that week? You know, where am I this week? What have I learned this week? How am I growing this week? There's a really great awareness that it's added in for me. And I'm grateful for that. I feel like I'm definitely aware because those thoughts are always spinning around in my mind and it's very hard to shut them off. But now there's a little bit more of a system to it, so I can kind of work through it. So it almost helps to give it a little bit of order. And knowing, okay, this is something I could talk about. This is something I could share, and kind of seeing progress for myself and growth, and not being stuck and getting static. Okay, this is getting a little long. It's always hard for me to really narrow down what to focus on because there's a lot to talk about. So good, I have forever to do that. So thank you guys for tuning in. Be aware this week. Give yourself some awareness and give somebody else some awareness. You know, what they're going through. It's not always apparent on the outside. A lot of people have said to me, oh gosh, I had no idea you were depressed. You're like so gregarious and loud and outgoing. And I'm like, yeah, because when I'm really depressed, I'm not trying to hide it, but I'm hiding. I'm locked in my room for a day. So yeah, you probably wouldn't know. I'm happy to be open about it. I just might not be out there. So I think the theme for this week was awareness of where you are and what's going on around you, and what you can do to help yourself and to help others. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this week. Thanks so much for listening. And to those of you that I've had just these beautiful conversations with, thank you for sharing back with me. It really touches me hearing from people and the reactions that it brings up for them, you know. So thank you all. I love you. I want everyone to be my friend, and I want to be known, and I'm a pretty open person, so this has been very freeing for me. You know, I normally do put myself out there, but now it's like, there's no confusion. This is who I am. This is what you get. So take it or leave it. Anyways, have a lovely week, you guys. Love and peace and blessings to all of you, and we'll see you next week. Namaste.